Alright, one more mushroom. There we go. That leaves me with just over 2,000 for the beginning of the next week. And let's rank up Saffron. Tell me what's on your mind. Probably shouldn't have bought stuff before ranking up in case she gives me a coupon. It's so peaceful here. What if I just stuck around instead of going back to the shop? You're welcome to, although I may have to put you to work. How are you at wood joinery? Have you mastered the half-blind dovetail? Mortise and tenon? To be honest, I'm not sure wood joinery is a particular talent of mine. I'm teasing. You're just welcome to relax here. I try to make my friends feel welcome. And my customers too. It's important to establish a meaningful and deep connection so they don't feel rushed out of the door. Deep connection. Oh, that's pretty odd. Patience increased by 4 can only be played if you know the cards in your hand. Thanks for the tip. Sorry, patience increased by 4. That's pretty good. The pleasure's mine, and while you really are welcome to hang around here, I had a notion to see more of the sights, and no trip into town is the same without the companionship of my favourite tour guide. Nah, it's not so crowded down here, and the breeze is present, what? I can see why people like the beach, even if it looks a bit naked without any trees. I have to flirt with her, although I am leaning more and more zidwise. I am going to keep up with the flirting for now. It's more romantic than the forest. The sound of the waves, the salty air. Oh, I don't know. There are plenty of nice spots in the forest I could show you, and maybe I will. Personally, I find the looming monstrous skull over there to be a fairly potent turn-off. Saffron can't seem to pull her eyes away from the massive kraken skull sitting in the shallows. It's a curious sight to be sure, but Saffron's expression isn't one of curiosity. I've forgotten they just left that thing here. I keep thinking someone will remove it. It's been 20 years since a band of heroes landed on this beach intent on hunting down the island's wicked queen. 20 years since those heroes slayed the queen's pet kraken, at great cost to themselves and the town. Many lives were lost that day, and the kraken's corpse was left to rot. Now, with the island populated once more, the locals are treating the skull like some sort of monument. What's the thinking behind that, do you reckon? I feel like that one is correct, but that one will be taken much better. She is clearly upset by that thing being here, and calling it a victory would be stupid. It's important to memorialize our fallen, heroes and civilians both. If we pledge to never forget them, then their deaths wouldn't have been in vain. You have a good heart, Sylvia, and I like that you see good intentions at play here. But I can't help but see the skull as a morbid choice of memorial. And I tried very hard to put the memory of that dark day behind me. Hold on, do you mean... Saffron, were you there that day? I was. Obviously, tell me more. I can't believe you were here. What was it like? I'd rather not get into it. In fact, I think I'd better head home. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I don't mean to be dramatic, and you've done nothing wrong. But I know when I'm bound to be poor company, and I prefer to spare you that. You enjoy the beach, and I'll see you another day, okay? Aw, Saffron. I followed you back. Hope that's okay. Damn, I probably could have bought an upgrade, actually. No, I'll see what I need. I've got the money, and it's better to keep it and hold it just in case. I will admit, Luna's campaign was brilliant. Her marketing campaign probably made me several hundred, maybe even 1,000 or 2 gold. So I'm definitely liking this. So let's rank up. Tell me more about yourself, I'm curious. Oh, sure. I have a copy of my CV that you can take with you. It lists everything, degrees, internships. It basically starts at kindergarten and keeps going, haha. I don't mean your credentials, I'm curious about you as a person. Wow, that's a tough one. I mean, where do I even start? You stumped me, Sylvia. Well, are you new to town? Oh, yes. I've only been here a few months. I've been working for a big marketing firm in the mainland, and I was really good at it. But I wanted to branch out and do my own thing, spreading my wings a little, and there's no place better than that than Rafter. I don't have to tell you that, though, do I? We're both here to find success on our own terms. I confess to know quite a bit about you. I do my homework on potential clients, you see. Ooh, my very own stalker. I like it. That was the flirt. Damn, I knew that was the flirt the moment I did it. Sylvia, don't tease me. I blush. I only did some light digging. It's good business sense to know who I'm going to be working with, but more than that, I think of marketing at its best as a tool for evaluating worthy people and ideas. You might not be the most lucrative or stable client I could pursue. Hard to argue with that. But you have so much potential for success, Sylvia. You've got skill and ambition, and from what I can tell, you like what you do. If I can give you a boost towards success, then I feel like I'm using my own talents for good, and maybe even having a positive impact on your life. That's refreshingly big-hearted. Oh, don't be fooled. I can be a total mercenary when I need to be. But I'll work hard for you, Sylvia, if you let me. I'll give you even more pointers in case they're helpful. For instance, as young business owners, we have stressful lives, but keep in mind stress doesn't have to be a bad thing. You don't have to let the anxiety of the job sweep you away. You can lean into it, ride it like a wave instead. Lean into it. Raise interest by 3 for each 5 points of stress. Damn. Wow. That is the sort of thing you do when you're having a shit day. A positive spin on stress, I like that. Helping people see things in new light is all part of the job. And I'm good at what I do. I mean, look at that CV, Sylvia. It's a thing of beauty. She's blushing. I can rank her up again. I might just do that. I sort of had the time. Is it okay if I multitask while we chat? It's just some mindless clerical work. In fact, if you want to chip in, 6 hands are always better than 4. Luna opens a desk drawer and removes a stack of heavy stock paper and several pairs of scissors. Each paper is a sheet of 8 uncut business cards. Luna begins cutting the cards with practiced skill. Sylvia follows suit at a slower pace. She's awed at the coordination involved in using 4 arms at once. That would sure come in handy when brewing potions. Not sure that it would. It's more a sort of mix and wait jobby. Wait, hold up. Oh my wow, look at that. There's a typo on here. I guess these are useless. Unless I want to make the whole town asking me what a marketing guru is. But I guess that just means we just chill. Let me get you a refreshment. Do you prefer coffee or tea? I mean, I personally don't drink either. Sylvia, I don't know. I don't see her as a tea person. I sort of don't see her as a coffee person either. I'm going to go with neither. And nothing for me, thanks. Frozen with indecision, I know the feeling. Most days I just throw a little bit of everything into an oversized mug and call it breakfast. You know how it is running a business all by yourself? It uses every single part of your brain, often all at once. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one again. I know what you mean. Yesterday I got distracted and accidentally used my wand as a toothbrush. At least you remember to brush. I'm a planner by nature. With as much going on as our lives as we have, planning ahead is critical. But even the best laid plans can be like a bright light that beckons you... like a bright light that beckons you towards... She's a moth, It's adorable. We have no choice but to be flexible at times. Winging it can be a little stressful, sure, but sometimes it's the best move available. Wing it. Ah! Wow! Yeah, I see that plays into the other one. Yikes. I can think on my toes when I need to. And you know what helps with that? Sugar. Would you like something sweet? I have macaroons, little gummy things, sour little gummy things, some little chocolate gelatinous cubes. Wow. Okay. Well, Zid's back. Oh, Zid. Oh, look at that. Look at all that green. I don't know what that means. What's this? Bubble ooze? Okay, 4 things. Mud shrimp, murkwater pearl. Ooh, hydrovertebra. I've seen that before. I think maybe Baptiste had some. Hive slime, swamp fish. Ooh. I thought it was a helmet, but no, those are its eyes and those are its nostrils. Alright. Nothing spectacular there. Oh, Zid. Look at you with your little adorable, tiny little adorable face. Oh, is this the first time I've had a sack of hive slime? Like, I think I got given some at one point, but I had to use them immediately. So, Zid, I was thinking maybe we could hang out? Because I'm not doing well with the gifting and I really, really, really want to rank you up. Let's have a picnic. Let's put a unique spin on this. No, look at their little adorable faces. Sylvia and... Sorry, I just love it so much. Sylvia and Zid travel to the beach where most townsfolk give the Kraken skull a wide berth as if it may be cursed. Zid, however, walks right up to the skull and throws a picnic blanket on top. Saffron would hate this. Oh my god, imagine if she walked past and watched Sylvia having a picnic on the thing that she was, like, traumatized over earlier. Bloody hell. She's packed a delightful assortment of cheese and fruits and generous slices of cake she liberated from the Guildhall. It's unusual as picnics go, but that just means it will be memorable. Pretty sure I've got a bone shard in me butt. Worth it. I'm not saying anything, okay? I'm not saying a word. Sylvia feels a little closer to Zid and mildly less stressed. Come on, 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 come on. Yes! Rank up! I'm doing it. What's new with you? Thanks for tagging along, Sylvia. I'm in the mood to perform some music. And a little help can go a long way. You mean like backing vocals? Is this my big break? I've got the singing covered, but I was hoping you could hold a tin can and collect any tips that come in. I would just leave my guitar case open, but it's developed a taste for small change and small dogs. She strums a chord with her bouncing guitar, then launches into one of her most popular ballads. I thought she was undercover here. Like, this look is her undercover look. Or like her real look, you know, sort of Batman Bruce Wayne type. Tells the tale of Robin, the pint-sized squire who survived the hero's battle with Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafter. Robin was brave, and though he was tiny, he kicked that old hag direct in her hiney. Sylvia has heard the song dozens of times before, but hearing it live is an entirely different experience. The people of... Oh, no, that's not part of the song. The people of Rafter evidently agree. Many of them stop to listen, others keep walking, but bob along with the melody as they go. Oh, no, I bet she is undercover, but, like, she's playing her own song, pretending not to be her? That makes sense? Yeah, here it is. As one man drops a coin in Sylvia's tin, he remarks how the singer sounds almost as good as Zidriel herself. Well, how'd we do? I think they liked it. They always do, which is too bad. 'Cause I hate that song, Sylvia. It is seriously bad. Wait, really? But it's one of your big hits. That just means it's popular, don't mean it good. Melody's fine, but the lyrics are juvenile and frankly a bit sexist. The guy who wrote it didn't even get the historical details right. According to Robin's own account, he survived by being well clear of the blast zone. Definitely not because he's Maven at all, that would be crazy. He was just there to carry everyone's gear, but he hid behind a tree during the fight. But I guess that didn't rhyme with tiny, so... Wow, you really do hate that song. Well, I know how the sausage is made. Most of the rah-rah hero ballads are the same. Propaganda masquerading as an history lesson, written by guys who know a lot less about it than they'd like to pretend. But they're crowd pleasers, so what am I going to do about it? Well, that's the logical thing to do. But given Zid's non-conformist nature, I feel like someone pushing her to follow her heart is what's going to make her happiest long term. Stop performing them. Can you just take them out of rotation and play the songs you actually like? Well, as a performer, it's not so much about what I like, is it? I wonder if I would have got 2-star for doing the other one. If you think about it, you and I, we're both in the business of pleasing other people. And if my audience, my customers, find comfort in the familiar, I can't fault it. A crowded market street just ain't the place to drop a new single. But give people a familiar chorus they can hum along with, and I'll be more receptive to whatever else you got to say. Raise interest by 5 for each time this card has been played during the current transaction. Ooh. How many copies of that do I get? Because surely that can't be particularly good if I've only got like 2-3 copies. I can work that angle. I'm just surprised to learn you're so beholden to your audience. I thought you'd have a lot more freedom. Funny, I thought so too. And listen, I can't complain. I've had a dream career so far. But I'm getting older. And I'm realising all the little compromises I've made along the way, they have a way of adding up. Do you know I used to run my own stuff? Songwriting is what drew me to the industry to begin with. No, she's blushing. I spent my pre-teen years barricaded away in my bedroom trying to put all my messy adolescent emotions into song. I bet she was adorable. I bet you were adorable, little Zid and all her big feelings. You know, I broke some hearts in my day, but I grew out of that. Mostly. They also wrote some pretty terrible songs, actually. They were honest, though. There's value in that. But then came the managers and the focus groups and the ready-made it machine, and soon I was too busy to put pen to paper. I'm still too busy, even though I'm on this little sabbatical of mine. Well, you know what they say, if you wait till you're ready, it'll never happen. Yeah, you might have a point there. Should at least try to set aside time for writing. Stretch those old muscles, if nothing else. But for now, I've got to swallow my opinions and crank out another popular ballad. Let's fill that tin can with coins, yeah? I know a local soup kitchen in need of more than a few loose coppers. I'm really sort of into Zid. It's like a lot of what she's saying is resonating with me. So I'm all but certain that Zid is my girl. Sorry, Saffron. Saffron's really cool. Saffron's really sort of relaxed and fun to be around, but Zid, I don't know. Zid is something else. How'd you do, Mint? Oh, nice. Salt watermelon. Fantastic. Dwarf Kraken and Mandragon. Wow. So we've got blues, reds, and greens. As well as a load of fuel. The water is amazing. Fantastic work, Mint. I'm going to send you straight back out. Because when I go back, I'm probably going to have about 1,200 sat in the vendor. So if I send her back out now, before Baptiste finishes... Actually, with all of that extra health, do I need the ice tonic? Probably, because 15 is quite a lot. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's a lot. Bloody hell. Fair enough. Alright, so I'll send Mint back out there, and hopefully that'll be enough to... hopefully it'll be done before the lockdown on it happens. So hopefully, it'll calculate it today and not tomorrow when the new event kicks in. No, then again, the event won't kick in tomorrow because tomorrow's contest day. Off you go. Okay, I can't save. So I guess I'm going to have to go home. I'm psyched for tomorrow's competition. I really like my odds. And I like the confidence. Was hoping to find you here. This rivalry of ours can't go on much longer. Ireland's not big enough to support us both. I've got a solution to that. Why don't you back down? Can't say I see that happening. This land's barely just come back from one ecological disaster, then you and your ilk, the business folk who put profit above all else. You come here by the dozens and start grabbing up whatever you can get your hands on. Land can't sustain it, and I won't stand for it. That's why I'm trying to show you all another way, a better way. But how? Aren't you the one who prides himself on picking whole areas clean of resources? I don't take more than the land can spare. I mean, he is coming to lecture me. I did just hire Baptiste to collect 20 and 20 from the ocean and the ocean and the storm plains. Or the ocean and shadow, that was it. And it's like 5 of those is enough to 100% disrupt the environment or something, and I got 20 of each, so I am devastating the environment. He may have a point. I don't take more than the land can spare, and I've never taken anything without giving something back. I can give as well as take too, so if you come for me tomorrow, be ready for a fight. Survival of the fittest, eh? Wouldn't have it any other way. Good for you, telling him off. Yeah, but I've got to wonder, what if he has a point? He totally has a point. When I inherited this business from my lame-ass uncle, I also inherited his way of doing things. But Oswald lured me into the clutches of a pitiless, soul-binding contract debt collector. Maybe his way of doing things wasn't entirely ethical. I can't believe I caught it so quickly, because, yeah, 100%. Well, listen, I'm sure your uncle would do many things differently. But moral dilemmas and recriminations can wait. Tomorrow your entire focus must be on one thing and one thing only. Winning. To pay off your uncle's debt. Show confidence, only panic on the inside. 40,000. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't have earned that. Whew, here we go. Day 20, the big day.